everybody. I hope you're having an excellent day. Today we are going to do a little bit of yoga together. And so I'm going to go through some moves with you, and we're going to work on some form, and basically we're going to do a couple of poses. Then we're going to go into some A and B series sun salutations, and then I could do a couple of poses at the end. So whether you're brand new to yoga or you are a yogi, I hope that you like this workout. I'm going to be doing a little bit of explaining here at the beginning so that you can see form and the different poses, because form, of course, is really important so that we avoid injury and so that we get the most out of our yoga practice for the day. So we are going to start with a simple mountain pose, just to ground ourselves and kind of get ready for this workout. So we are going to stand with our feet about hips width distance apart. We're going to stand tall from the crown of our head to the bottoms of our feet. With each inhalation, we're going to think about lengthening up towards the sky. And with each exhalation, we're going to think about breathing out those worries and stresses that we might be dealing with. So we're just going to stay here for a moment. Standing really tall. And grounding ourselves here for what we're about to do. The breath is very important in the practice of yoga. If you are familiar with yoga and the practice of Ujjayi breathing, you may do so if you'd like. Or if not, you can just concentrate on breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. A couple more deep breaths and then we'll get going. Okay, you can open your eyes. And for the purpose of explanation, I am going to show you a down dog. Down dog is a move that's really restorative in nature, and it's going to be sort of like a resting place when we're doing our sun salutation series for the day. So I want to make sure that you get the form right on this. Remember, you can do this wherever you are at, ability-wise, flexibility-wise. There are some modifications that you can do too. So I'm going to show you a basic down dog. First of all, your hips, or your feet, are going to be about hips widths apart, as well as your hands when they're placed on the floor. So down dog from the front looks like this. My palms are down, my fingers are spread apart so that I have a really good base of support. And again, my feet, my toes are hip width distance apart, and I am going to push gently back into a down dog. You'll notice that, I'm going to turn for you here, that my back is flat. One straight line from my toes to my hip bones. My hip bones are reaching for the sky. I don't know if you can see this. You can't probably see this. I'll move down. My heels are not on the ground, and that is totally fine. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine. We just want your back to be one straight line from your fingertips to your hips. and your bum. Okay? So if you want to go ahead and just bicycle your legs like this, that will help with your flexibility and range of motion, and to just kind of loosen up those calves, those Achilles tendons, and then just come back down into a down dog. Your head and your shoulders are really loose, okay? They're just your head is just hanging loosely between your elbows. And you're just going to breathe here for a minute. All right. So that is down dog. I'm going to show you one other move that you're going to need to know before we get into our sun salutations for the day. I'm actually just going to go through a sun salutation really, really slowly so that you can see what it looks like, and then we'll try one. So I'm going to do one from the front, and I'm going to do one from the side so that you can see. Okay. So we're going to start in mountain pose like this. We're going to bring our arms up, inhaling and exhaling down to a forward fold and down. And then you're going to either step or hop back. So stepping just looks like this. Hopping looks like this. Into a plank position. From plank, you're going to start to bend your elbows and you're going to lead with your chest. Okay? So you're going to bend down like this. So that, and I'm going to show you this from the side too. This is called a chaturanga. You're going to bend down, your bum is still kind of in the air, and you're going to push through into an up dog. And I'm going to show you this from the side. All right, so you are in down dog. Let's see, there you go. Okay, down dog. Okay. And then you're going to push down into a chaturanga. So actually, you're not in down dog. You're in plank. You haven't even gotten to down dog yet. All right, so you're just going to lead, again, bend your elbows, lead with your chest, and push through into up dog, okay? And then we're going to go back into down dog. And then we are going to step or hop back up to forward fold and come back up like that. So, all right, we are going to do 5 sun salutations, A-series sun salutations, just like I just did, okay? For the down dog, we are actually going to stop in the down dog, and we're going to take 5 long, nice, deep breaths in there. Again, if you're familiar with yoga and want to do Ujjayi breathing, go for it. I probably won't just because I don't want to overwhelm anyone. But you'll hear me breathing, okay? All right, and I'll try to cue you for the breaths too, because breath is super important, like I said before, in yoga practice. So, alrighty, here we go. So we're going to stand in mountain pose. Arms up, inhaling, and down. Exhaling, inhaling, forward fold, exhale. Either step or jump back into plank and chaturanga into up dog, and exhale, pushing back to down dog. And here's where we're going to have 5 breaths. Remember to point your hips towards the sky. Lengthen through your back and your neck. Try to keep that in one straight line. If you need to bicycle your heels, that's totally fine. Okay. Inhaling, you're going to step or hop back to a forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale. That was 1. Here we go. Here's 2. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, forward fold. Step or hop back. And chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. And exhaling, pushing back to down dog. And here's where we will rest. Inhale, step or hop forward. Inhale up and exhale forward. And inhale all the way up and exhale to prayer position. All right, number 3, inhale up. Exhale, falling forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. And step or hop back. Chaturanga into up dog. And push back to down dog. Exhalation. On your inhale, step or hop back. Inhale up and exhale forward. Inhale all the way up and exhale to prayer position. That was 3. Here we go on to 4. Inhale up. Exhale, falling forward. Inhale, look up and exhale, forward fold. Step or hop back. Chaturanga into up dog and push back to down dog. If you are in need of a break, you can always go to child's pose. Child's pose is on your knees. You get down on your knees and push back. That is totally acceptable, especially if this is your first time doing yoga. Okay, I'm going to push back into my down dog. And actually at any time, any point in this workout, if you are feeling the need for a break, you may go into child's pose. Inhale, step or hop forward. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale all the way up. And exhale into prayer position. And last A series. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward bend. And step or hop back. Chaturanga. Into up dog. And back into down dog. On your next inhalation, step or hop back. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, up. And exhale. Inhale all the way up. Reach for the sky and exhale into prayer position. All right. Next, we're going to do a B series salutation. It's going to look the same way, except that instead of going directly into down dog, we are going to do some warrior poses in the middle. And so I will show you those as we get there. So here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, bending forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. And exhale, jump or step back. Chaturanga. Into up dog. And now we're not going to go directly to down dog. You're going to go there for a second, but then you're going to take your right foot and you're going to put it right in between your hands, okay? And then you're going to come up and reach for the sky. Warrior one. Bend right back down. Foot back. Go back to a down dog briefly. And then you're going to take your left foot right in between your hands, all the way up. Warrior one. Hands down. And now you're going to go back into that down dog for a few breaths. Step or hop forward. And inhale up. And exhale into prayer position. All right. That was one. Here we go now on to two. Inhale up. Exhale. Fall forward. Inhale up. Exhale. Jump or step back. And chaturanga into up dog. And back into down dog. Right leg, right foot comes in between your hands and stand up, arms to the sky, warrior one. Hands back down, leg back, briefly back into down dog, and left foot between your hands, arms up, and fall forward. And now push back into down dog for a couple of breaths. And step or hop back. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Reaching towards the sky and exhale into prayer position. All right, third one, here we go. Inhale up, exhale, bending forward. Inhale, look up, exhale, forward fold. Step or hop back, chaturanga, into up dog, and into down dog briefly. Right foot in between your hands. And come up, reach for the stars. And back down. Chaturanga, oops, not chaturanga. Left foot between your hands. And up. And hands down. Push back into down dog. We'll hang out here for just a couple of seconds. And step or hop back. Inhale up. Exhale. And inhale all the way up. And exhale, prayer position. Okay, for the sake of time, we're going to be moving on. We are going to come to our hands and knees. Let's do a little bit of cat and cow. I'm going to do this from the side. Okay, again, hip widths, shoulder widths, distance apart. Here, we are going to come into a cat position. So just like a cat, you're going to arch your back. And then you are going to do dog or cow. Tailbone up and head up. Back to cat. And dog or cow. And move with your breath on these at your own pace. All right, now we're going to do an interesting pose next. It's called moving the wind. And this is a great pose when we're thinking about digestion, when we're thinking about detox, because during detox, obviously, we're really focused on digestion, getting all of those toxins out, and they move through your digestive tract, right? So we are going to do what's called moving the wind pose. We're going to lay down on our backs, and we are going to pull our right knee into our chest, and we're just going to breathe there. Oops, there, I'm going to go that way. In this part of the pose, you are stimulating your ascending colon. Okay, now we're going to bring both knees into our chest and continue to breathe. In this part of the pose, we're stimulating our transverse colon, which is the part of your large intestine that goes across your abdomen. All right, now we're going to drop our right leg. We're going to extend our right leg again, keeping our left leg into our chest and really to the side of our body. And now, of course, as we breathe, we are stimulating our descending colon. So we're using that same motion that your body uses to get rid of what it needs to get rid of. First with the ascending, then with the transverse, and then descending colon. All right. One last pose. It is child's pose, and I'm going to show you this pose here. From the front, it looks like this. We're on our knees, first of all. We sit back, our bum on our knees. We're reaching forward, and we're reaching out as far as we can, lengthening through our shoulders, through our tailbone, all the way through our spine, and lengthening through the top of our head. And your torso is coming in between your knees. Okay, from the side it looks like this. And we are just going to stay here, and we are going to breathe for about 30 seconds here. Just relaxing, letting go of any of the tension and stress that you might be feeling today. Taking this moment for you, knowing that when you take care of yourself, when you focus on your own wellness, you are better able to do everything else that the world is calling you to do in life. Whether that's taking care of your kids, or in your job, or whatever the case may be. Focusing on your breath, listening to your inhalations and your exhalations. If you have been doing Ujjayi breathing, now is the time just to gently go back to a regular breath. And gently, I want you to come back up on your elbows, breathing, and gently push back up to a nice seated position. And I want to say good job. Excellent job today. I hope this was a wonderful time for you to just relax and let go and do some awesome stretching. Even in yoga, there's work that's going on inside your body. And so way to go today. And traditionally in yoga, at the end of a yoga session practice, you would say namaste, which means the light in me honors the light in you. Okay, so namaste. Bye, everybody.